I just hit expert rank with this crazy consistent team in the Element Cup. Today we're going to be taking a look at what that team is, along with how I played the battles that got me to expert, and we're starting right now. What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, and I'm not going to lie, I was not planning on making a video today, but after my first set of the day, I was at 2749, as you can see on screen right now. And I just figured it was probably time to go ahead and start recording so I could showcase my expert climb. So today we're going to be taking a look at the team that got me there, what makes it so good, how it just keeps on winning. Now I did showcase this team already once, but it's just so consistent. I had to showcase a few more battles with it. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Looking at the first battle up against you get it. Seel into Slowpoke. This is a good matchup for Seel because I do have Lick on Seel, but I have two answers for Slowpoke because Lileep is going to do great against that Slowpoke. So they swap out into their Ducklet. I'm going to go ahead and stay in. I can go straight for this Icy Wind to debuff this Ducklet. And like I said in my last video, if they want to throw the Brave Bird, I'm going to let them do that. That will debuff them, and I'm going to be doing a lot of damage with the Licks after that, and I should be able to reach the Aqua Tail as well. So yes, I'm getting them very low with the Licks alone, and I reached the Aqua Tail, so they're going to have to give up a shield if they want to get switch advantage here. So we'll see if they want to. Yes, they do want to. And I thought they were going to come out with some energy, but it was actually a CMP tie, which is just perfect for me because now I can farm down with either of my back two mons. Now, Shadow Vulpix with energy is absolutely deadly, so I'm going to bring that in, get a little bit of energy, and of course, they're going to bring their Slowpoke back in. That makes the most sense. So I swap out into my Lileep. Lileep's going to have a great matchup here. I'm doing super effective damage with the Infestations, the fast move, but I can also go for Grass Knot to hit them very hard for super effective damage. Now, since they are staying in, I am thinking that they're probably weak to Lileep in the back and that they're going to give up a shield here, but they actually no-shield the Ancient Power. So that was a great call by them, but what's not a great call is that they stayed in and let me farm them down. So now I have energy and I can go for this Ancient Power against their Vulpix. The Vulpix is what their last mon is, and it lands, and oh my gosh, it does so much damage. Since this is a quick attack Vulpix, I'm able to reach another Ancient Power, which is just perfect for me. This will get their last shield, and guys, this is not a PvP IV Lileep. This Lileep has a 15 attack, so if my Lileep can reach that extra Ancient Power, so can yours. So I'm going to be able to close this game with my Shadow Vulpix because I had that energy lead. It's going to be very easy for me. So GG's, well played to my opponent. But you're going to see a lot of that. Vulpix with energy is just so good. I know other content creators have talked about it, but I'm going to keep talking about it because it really is. It's such a strong closer. I don't ever use it as the safe swap. Never. Alright, so looking at the next one, I'm up against a Carvanha lead, so that's actually kind of crazy to see. This guy has a really cool team. I'm switching to Lileep and I'm doing super effective damage with the Infestations, but they swap out into Bulbasaur, so I can hit them for neutral with Ancient Power, and that's what I really love about Lileep, is it can hit everything in the meta for at least neutral. Even if they're resisting the Infestations, I also have Ancient Power and Grass Knot, so 3 different types of attacks to be putting pressure on my opponent. Now, I'm not going to be able to flip switch here. Bulbasaur is just going to outpace Lileep, so I'm going to go ahead and go down, and I'm going to bring in Vulpix to go ahead and get ahead on energy. Now, they make a really good play here. They were trying to force the CMP tie, but I'm not going to fall for it. I'm just going to tap them all the way down and keep this energy for whatever they want to bring in. So they bring in a Tentacool. So like I said, I mean, such a cool team. Hats off to this guy. I love the team. But I'm going to go for the Body Slam here. I get a shield, and I'm going to be able to reach another Body Slam. Now, I don't know how bulky Tentacool is. I've never played against a Tentacool. So that lands, and it takes out about half their health. So they are fairly bulky, and I swap out into my Seel, and they come in, of course, with their Carvanha. They did want to save their last shield for Carvanha. Now, the Licks are resisted, but you can see the Licks are still tearing through this Carvanha. I can shield whatever they throw here. They're not going to be able to bite me down. I'm pretty sure of it, but it is Poison Fang, so it does drop my defense. These bites are a little bit more aggressive, but still, Seel is just so bulky, it's not a big deal. They bring back in Tentacool. They're going to have to go to Wrap to take me out, but no, they go for Bubble Beam, so I'm going to be able to reach this Aqua Tail. I went straight for the Aqua Tail instead of trying to go for the Icy Wind because I thought Aqua Tail would be enough to take them out, but no, I mean, Tentacool is pretty bulky, I can't lie. So they almost farm me down, but they do have to throw here, so they should not have 2 attacks ready to go, even with Poison Sting. 1 quick attack is going to be able to take out that Tentacool, so GG's. Well played to my opponent, but able to take the win again because my Shadow Vulpix had an energy lead. It's just so good. So moving on into the next one, who are we going to be up against? Up against Cotton. Cotton 375 brings a Vulpix lead. Now Shadow Vulpix is actually not good for Seel if they're running quick attack. We do lose this in the 2 shields, so we're going to have to go ahead and eat this first body slam, and then we can go for the Aqua Tail. I'm okay with taking shield advantage here, but they actually swap out into their own Seel, so I can answer with my Lileep, and I can go straight for the Grass Knot. However, they do barely outpace me. They get to the Icy Wind, which will hit for super effective. It won't take me out, but I do go ahead and shield it up because I don't want them to be able to lick me down after this. So I'm going for the Grass Knot here, and they actually no shield, but since I was debuffed, it does not take them out. So I have to go for the Ancient Power here, or else they're going to be able to get to another Icy Wind. We'll see if they want to shield this. They do shield it, so they're going to go ahead and get to that Icy Wind. Now I could shield here and try to farm down. I for sure could farm down and have energy on Lileep, but I'm going to go ahead and eat it and get some energy on my Shadow Vulpix. So that's the theme of the set. That's just how I play this team, and it's been working very well for me. So they're going to come back in with their Vulpix, and I'm expecting them to shield. They might be weak to my Vulpix in the back, but actually they no shield. So we'll see what they have in the back. They have Wooper. Wooper is very good against Vulpix, but I can come in with Seel. Go ahead and debuff them with this Icy Wind. Now I am going to need to get to the Aqua Tail, and Wooper gets energy extremely quickly. So they're at more than one move here. Not quite at 2 probably, but they have more than one. They throw the body slam, but Seel survives because I debuffed with that Icy Wind. That is so good for me. Now I can throw this Aqua Tail, but I still have to get to a body slam on my Vulpix, and this Wooper has energy, so it's going to be very, very tight. They're throwing here. Do they have 2 moves? If they have 2 moves, then they win this for sure, but if not, I got it. So let's see. I'm able to get off the body slam, and that's going to be GG's. So well played to my opponent. Yeah, Wooper is a little bit scary for this back end, but like I said, Seel can handle it, no problem. So before we jump into the final battles, it would help me out tremendously if you went ahead and smashed that like button. It helps this video get suggested to more people, and it really helps this channel grow. So I really appreciate it. As a thank you, here's a picture of my dog. Isn't she adorable? Let's jump into the next battles. All right, so moving into the next battle, I have Seel up against a Cottony lead. So this is a fantastic lead for Seel. I was wrong about this in the last video. In the last video, I said you needed to bait Aqua Tail, but you can actually go straight Icy Wind and win this. So I'm going for the Icy Wind here, and you'll see they're going to throw up a shield, but I'm going to be able to get to another one if I shield whatever they throw. So of course, here they are at the Seed Bomb. They're not going to be able to get to another Seed Bomb before I get to another Icy Wind, so I can just go straight for it, but I am going to be watching for the catch. I've had a few people try to catch on me. They're not catching, they're staying in. I'm going to throw this Icy Wind in the middle of one of their charms so that they cannot catch, and it gets the second shield, so that's perfectly fine by me. They are double debuffed at this point. I can bring in Vulpix. I'm going to be resisting everything that Cottony can throw, so I can commit to the farm down here. So let's see what this is. This is just a Seed Bomb, and it does absolutely nothing to Vulpix, and they swap out into Chinchou. So I bank a move on my Vulpix, and then I can come in with Lileep, and I can hit them with a Grass Knot since shields are down. All they can throw at me is Bubble Beam. There is no way that Chinchou can ever take out Lileep. It is such a good matchup for Lileep. And here's the Grass Knot. It lands. It one-shots the Chinchou. Their switch clock is not up yet, and they come in with Seel. Oh no, I gotta do it to them. Here's another Grass Knot. Now keep in mind, I am already debuffed, but this is going to hit bulky Seel pretty hard. It puts them in the yellow, and they're throwing, I know this is just an Aqua Tail, not an Icy Wind. I can tank it, but they are going to be able to lick me down after that. But still, I wanted to save my shield for my Vulpix. Like I said, Vulpix already has energy, and so it's going to be able to close this out very easily. I can go for the body slam after overfarming by just a little bit, and all they have left is a very low health Cottony in the back. I almost said Whimsicott, and we can let this Cottony go down in flames. Not going to hit any of these bubbles, but that's going to be a GG. Well played to my opponent. Alright, so I have one battle left, but go ahead and let me know in the comments below, what have you liked and disliked about Element Cup? I know a lot of people have been kind of avoiding it, but it is a good alternative to Master League in my opinion. but I feel like it has drug on a little bit too long. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll jump into the next battle. Seel is up against Ducklett. So Ducklett's a little bit tricky. We're going to go ahead and build up to the Icy Wind, throw it, and then if they want to Brave Bird me, it's fine because Seel will survive it. However, they throw before I get to the Icy Wind, which tells me this is either an Aerial Ace or a Bubble Beam, and it is the Aerial Ace, so that's a little bit tricky on top of the normal Ducklett matchup, but I can go for the Icy Wind here, and I'm going to just play this out in the Zero Shields. Seel wins this in the Zero Shields, so we'll see what they want to do. I can tank this Aerial Ace and I can go for the Aqua Tail. So Aerial Ace puts me low, but does not take me out. And here's the Aqua Tail. Do they want to keep their shields or do they want switch advantage? They want to keep their shields, which is a great play by them because they're able to farm me down with Vulpix, and even regular Vulpix is scary with energy. So I come in with Lileep since this Vulpix is running Quick Attack. If it was running Ember, I would have come in with my own Vulpix. They throw the Weather Ball. I do go ahead and throw up a shield on that, and I'm going for the Ancient Power here. This Ancient Power will do a lot even to a regular Vulpix. We'll see if they want to shield it. They do shield, so that's telling me they have to be weak to Lileep in the back. I try to catch this next Weather Ball, but I'm unable to, and so I'm going to have to eat that, and then I can swap into my own Vulpix to draw out their back Mon, but they're staying in here, so I'm like, what are you weak to? Are you weak to Vulpix? Are you weak to Lileep? Which one is it? Let me know. They're staying in, I'm building up, and I'm going to go for the Body Slam. I was anticipating a catch, of course, but they're not catching. So I throw it in the last possible moment, and I get a shield with that Body Slam. So now I'm going for the next Body Slam. This will take out the Vulpix. What do they have in the back? What is it? Come on, let me know. And it's a Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur is a terrible mod for me to see at this point because they're going to CMP time me on the Weather Ball, and this will be enough to take out Vulpix, and then I can make it to an Ancient Power with Lileep, but Ancient Power just does not do enough. It's just not a very good attack. You know, it works well against a lot of the picks in this meta, but it's just not enough for Bulbasaur since it only hits for neutral, and they're going to get to another Seed Bomb, and that's going to be a GG. So well played to my opponent. Man, they really were playing mind games with me, not letting me know what they had in the back, so you gotta respect the plays. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Until next time, this is ChillisFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.